Hello and welcome to Growing Crazy with Jeanette. It's good to see you. Anyways, today we're going to look at all my different plants and introduce you to my collection. So let's get started. This is my snake plant. I got it from my busha many years ago. That's my great-grandmother. Her name is Josephine, the plant and my grandmother. This is Suki, a little offshoot that I decided to pot. And this is our peace lily, and her name is Lily. Big shock. Over here we have a giant mixed pot of all kinds of stuff. It's a spider plant primarily, but if you look closer, there's ivy in here. Here's some ivy. And this stuff, I'm not sure what this is called, but I have it. Pachysandra. This one is called Ella. She's half burro's tail and half spider plant. Burro's tail are such a cool succulent because you can literally take one of these little leaf thingies, I don't know what it's called, but you can literally take one of these and just plant it. And it'll grow. Then we have my fern, who's almost poking me in the face here. She's a very big fern. She's a staghorn. Her name is Oso, because she's oh so cool. And then her shield is coming in. Her leaves are called fronds, and this around her base is called a shield. She's growing in a new one right here, because the old one has a little damage from where the rope was hitting it. So she's growing a new one, and right here she's growing a new frond, which is a leaf. So that's doing really well. I love this plant. This is another spider plant, but this one has shamrocks up in it at the top here. This one's named Richard Timothy. Then below Richard Timothy, in the corner hiding here, we have a gigantic palm tree that I gave to Brian for his birthday, which is kind of crowded in here, but we make it work, you know, because it goes outside in the summer. And then if you look down here, we've got a Christmas cactus and another spider plant. This one's named Eve. And more succulents down below here. This is a zigzag cactus I named Zelda. A curly locks cactus. It's an orchid cactus. And this is called Sticks on Fire, and the edges of the sticks turn bright orange when it's fertilized. Obviously I need to fertilize it. This is called Olivia. It's a rope hoya, and these little things will grow into long ropey type things. Then over here is one of my bonsai. This is Shenley. She's a fukien tea. And I love her base. She's got such a cool shape to her. That's my friend's favorite plant. Then I've got a terrarium hanging here, Fred and Wilma. These two little succulents with a little spider plant thrown in because I have so many. Then I've got air plants because I have to have air plants. You know, I mean, on top of everything else, why not? So I've got these little guys in here. And this is my very first bonsai. This is my juniper bonsai, one of them. I have two. Some people say that you can't keep juniper bonsai indoors. Some people say you can. I have had no problem. So I love her and I'm taking care of her. Then if you look back here, this one is named Irie. She is a royal poinciana, and I grew her from a seed. I just managed to move her, to bend her trunk. I'm training her. So there it is. She's all wired, and she'll grow into a really cool shape. And that'll take her a couple of years. Got to keep the wire on. And she will flower eventually with really bright red flowers, but she's only a couple months old now, so I've got about 6.5 years to wait before she'll flower. Yeah, lots of patience. It'll be worth it, I'm sure. Then we have Lola over here, another fukien tea, who I stuck little Christmas lights on. And she's got a little Chinese guy on the bottom there. Then my other juniper is inside here. This is Oscar. And he lives in a terrarium. Then up here, this is Whisper, my jade plant. I put little copper thingies on her to show that, or not to show, but just so that she'd be pretty. So I guess that's it. If you want to see more progress of how my plants are growing, just click the subscribe button. I'd love to see more of you. Thanks for watching.